Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting March 13th, 2017. And this is going to be a tarot and psychic messages for the week. You have your work and finance tarot readings for the week, and so I wanted to make sure that you also have a general tarot reading for the week for those of you who are not necessarily interested, okay, in just work and finance. It's going to be a general reading, okay, so several areas of life that we're going to be looking at briefly, okay. Since these are weeklies, in order to be able to keep them up, I need to keep them rather short because they do take a lot of time, so that's why they're a little bit shorter. But we are also incorporating the psychic messages, the channeled messages, in this weekly. So for the general weeklies, we're going to have a tarot portion and then the channeling portion. And this way you should have something to relate to if you relate better to tarot or if you relate better to channeling. Hopefully you'll have everything you need in this video to give you an idea of what's coming up for you in the week. Of course, as usual, these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. The tarot may apply, the psychic messages not so much, or the psychic messages make sense, but the tarot doesn't apply for you this week, okay? Anything's possible, so try and keep an open mind. Also, make sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional insight. They may give you additional messages as to what may be coming up for you in the week, and so they may resonate better with you than your sun sign at times when it comes to general readings. Of course, if you need more guidance that is specific to just you, all the links to my website for private readings are in the description box below. And we are running special offer readings at this time, so it would be a good time to check them out if you're interested in a private reading. Okay, so that being said, let's have a look at what the week has in store for each of the signs. I hope you enjoy your readings, that you have a wonderful week. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you again really soon. Take care. Hi Leo, and welcome to your reading. So let's have a look at what the week is about for you, okay, or for some of you at least. So in your current situation, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we've just seen this card. I'm not sure if it was for Cancer or Gemini. Either way, make sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings, okay? But with the Five of Pentacles upright in your present situation, some of you may be dealing with hardship, some of you may be dealing with changes that are affecting your finances. Maybe you're dealing with loss of a job or searching for a job because you're unemployed. Financial worries, financial concerns. If you have your own business, okay, this is also financial worries in terms of, am I going to be able to provide? And I feel like for some of you, it's also talking about, should I just give this up and go back to a regular job, okay? That's just coming up here. The Five of Pentacles can also talk about a time for two people, like a couple or two friends, to come together through the hardship, okay? It usually shows up for a relationship in terms of, if times are hard, you're solid, your relationship is solid, you have each other, okay? And the Five of Pentacles here is also a card that is asking you to look at all the options you have. You may not be looking for options, you may not be looking for options in the right place, or you may need to just have a different perspective altogether when it comes to how you look for a job, or how you look for a way of making money, or how you're working towards your financial security, okay? A different approach may be required. And whatever this is for you, it is a number 5, so it talks about temporary change. It's that transition period. So it's not going to last forever, but we do have to do what we can to get through it, and we have to keep ourselves walking in a positive, constructive direction as we go through these changes until things settle down, okay? And we can see things more clearly. So in terms of what you can do or what you should do to help your current situation, we do have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. For some of you, yes, the Seven of Pentacles does talk about maybe it's time to stop investing in this, or maybe it's time to just completely change how you invest in this situation, okay? If it's your own business, for example, maybe it's time to revise your spending or come up with a budget, okay? In terms of what money goes in and what money comes out or what money goes in, and how you can keep things going that way until you can start to see a profit. The Seven of Pentacles here, though, it's definitely talking about no more waiting, no more procrastinating, taking charge of the situation, taking matters into your own hands. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that talks about thinking about things, assessing things, okay? And you have been doing this, but right now it's excessive. So you've been thinking, that's fine. You've assessed things, that's fine, great. Now you need to apply what you've learned. Now you need to take charge of that situation, okay? Make things happen. And if that means making cuts, then that's what you need to do. If it means coming up with a budget, then that's what you need to do. If it means talking to different people or approaching the whole job search process a little bit differently, then that's what you need to do, okay? But you definitely have options there that you're not looking at. And so this is a week for you to take action and to revise, okay, what you're doing. Because there is a way to move things forward. What not to do here, we do have the Eight of Cups upright. So what not to do, this is a card that says don't give up on this. It's not lost. You just need to transform, okay? Walking away from it is an option for you, yes, but you're asked to reconsider, or you're asked to make sure that you've assessed all the options, you've looked at all the possibilities before you decide whether or not it's truly time to walk away. Don't walk away. Don't react hastily, okay? Don't overreact here. Don't allow your emotions to overwhelm you to the point where you feel like all is lost and everything is hopeless, okay? Which is kind of like the Five of Pentacles mentality, where you don't see a way forward, you don't see help coming in, you don't see resources coming in, and you're just stuck in that place of pain, sorrow, disappointment, feeling like you're on your own, feeling like you have to struggle, like no one has your back, okay? So don't let your emotions get the best of you here, and don't just walk away from a situation. You could have a really good idea here, or this is a good job for you to be in until you can change it. If you don't like the job, you can change it, absolutely. And this is what that is, okay, where you're in a job and you're not getting paid enough, or you're not getting paid what you deserve, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is a card that says don't just take it. If you're not happy, you can change things. This is a week to come up with a new approach. This is a week to start looking for other jobs. Don't just walk away from this job without having anything else prepared, okay? Anything else as an option. For those of you, this is talking about don't just give up on what you've been working on, okay? There's a better way to move forward. There's a way that you're not looking at. There's options that you're not looking at, okay? Don't just turn your back and walk away. If you do take the time to assess things and you decide, once you've assessed everything, that yes, this is what you need to do, and let it go and move on, then that's a different situation. But the message here is don't react, out of a place of emotions or emotional turmoil, feeling hopeless and helpless, that sort of thing, because you may walk away from something that actually may still have hope to it, okay? And it's definitely within your own hands here. And in the outcome position, we do have the Seven of Cups inverted. So the Seven of Cups reversed is a card that talks about making a choice, making a decision, looking at things for what they really are. So I do see that you're going to change your focus, you're going to change your perspective. If you're feeling like this, if you're feeling left out in the cold and abandoned and struggling and like no one has your back, or if things are never going to light up or anything like that, okay? In the outcome position, if you take the guidance, the Seven of Cups reversed talks about seeing things clearly, no more illusion, no more delusion, no more self-sabotage here. We're seeing things clearly. We know what we want to do. We're making choices here. We're making decisions here, and we're acting on them, okay? So it could very well be that by the end of the week, it's going to be different for everyone, of course, but it could very well be that by the end of the week, we have a new plan, we have a new budget, we have a new option that we're pursuing that is just clearing things up for us, and we are finally seeing where we're going, okay? We're no longer confused. We're no longer hopeless. We're seeing where we're going. We're feeling confident. We're feeling in control, okay? We're no longer left out in the cold, or we're no longer feeling in the dark about things, okay? So I really, really like your reading. It talks about just changing your mindset, and that changes your situation completely for the better, okay? So I'm loving this for you. Let's see what else is coming up here. For those of you, if this isn't a situation where you are having trouble in your relationship, the message here is don't ignore it. Don't pretend it's not there. Don't just give up on the relationship. Maybe there's some sort of a misunderstanding there. And then if you do have that conversation, you can clear things up with the Seven of Cups. You can face things, have that honest conversation. You put it all out in the open, and then you decide what you want to do from there. Okay, but either way, it's clearing up confusion, seeing options we didn't see until now, and making changes for ourselves, okay, which is really, really good. Let's look at your channeled messages here. This is quite nice. I love synchronicity. I get a kick out of it. So your card here is take the lead. So same as last week, I'd like you to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in and out, clear your head as much as you can. Be in that quiet place for a little while, second or two, or as long as you need to, and then open up your eyes and look at the card and just take it all in. Just take it all in. Receive all the messages it's giving you. This is an excellent exercise for using your intuition. And it also gives you the opportunity to receive a direct message, a personal message for you out of this general reading, because you're opening up so that your own guides can talk to you directly, okay? And if you feel like you need to pause the video and then contemplate or meditate upon this, then that's fine. Do it for as long as you need to, okay? It's a great exercise, great practice. Let's tune in here. So for some of you, this is definitely talking about a business idea or a money-making idea. It talks about your own business, and they're saying you have a really good idea, don't give up on it. For those of you, the problem is not the idea, the issue is the exposure, getting yourself out there. So you could be looking at going online this weekend, or you could be looking at working with someone for PR or advertising or networking, that sort of thing. But it does have to start with you. You have to have that initiative. But the message here is believe in your idea, believe in yourself. You're onto something good here. And you can feel it in your bones, but you're not able to identify why things are not taking off for you, okay? There's a PR situation, there's an exposure or a lack of exposure, okay? That's the issue. It's not your idea here. For those of you, there could be some sort of a heated conversation happening during the week. The message here is beware of losing your temper. Take control of your own emotions, take control of your feelings, of your temper. I feel like it's a situation where it starts off as a simple conversation and 5 seconds later it turns into this big argument that can break up relationships or can cause people to lose their jobs or quit their jobs, okay? So going from 0 to 60 in a second. So just be mindful of that. If you feel like you're starting to get worked up about a situation, it's better to take a pause, okay? Take a break from it. Just say, I need some air, or I need to go to the bathroom, or excuse me, or whatever. Quiet your mind, take a few deep breaths, count to 10, and then go back and say what you have to say in a calm way, okay? For some of you, you're going to have the opportunity to team up with someone or partner up with someone. It feels like in a business sense. You could be teaming up with a person or a company where you're joining a company, okay? It's something to do with social activities or social media or writing, public speaking, something to do with the creative arts. And for some of you, it's going to be something different than what you've been doing, or different than what you were actually going for. But the message here is this could really be a good option for you. You're going to have to give it a chance to see where it takes you. For some of you, you could be filling in for someone, or you could be getting a temporary post. And I feel like this could turn into something more for you. So if you're looking for a full-time job and they're offering you something, or like a permanent position and they're offering you something that is temporary or contract based, like a couple of months, or maternity leave for someone or whatever like that, the message here is at least consider it, because it could turn into something more. But it feels more like something short where you're thinking it's not even worth it. Like a day someplace, or temping for a week or anything like that, and it feels like, I don't know if it's even worth it. It could turn into something more. It's definitely worth it, okay? Give it a chance. If you've got nothing else lined up, especially, give it a chance. You truly have nothing to lose. For those of you, I'm seeing it's like a scenario where you tell someone, or you actually flirt with someone and they're not getting it. It's too subtle for them, or they're just not getting it. They're not paying attention to realize that you're flirting with them. So you may need to be a little bit more direct if you want to tell someone how you feel, or you want to ask them out, or you want to tell them that you want to get to know them better, or you're interested in them, or anything like that. I'm also seeing initiative. So for some of you, this feels like taking initiative in the community, okay, doing either charity work, or anything like planting trees, or organizing fundraisers, or anything like that. I'm seeing you taking initiative, being more active in the community, being more focused on social activities that help people. For those of you, I'm seeing like a marathon, so I don't know if you're running or anything like that for a marathon, for a fundraiser. I feel like it's for charity though. Something could be something to do with cancer, raising money for cancer research for some of you. And for others, it's about bones, osteoporosis, even arthritis. And for others, something to do with heart disease. And for some of you, you're joining this group, or you're joining this marathon, and for others, you're starting a fundraiser for these causes, or these causes among others. A few of the messages are tying in together in terms of don't wait, go for it, or don't wait, ask for what you want. Don't wait for someone to come in and offer you something. Just go out and ask for it yourself. If it's in a relationship, in a love situation where there's been an argument, the message here is just go back in and talk things through. If you wait for the other person to come to you and apologize and extend that olive branch or whatever that is, the message here is it's going to take a lot longer than it needs to until that situation is resolved. So you'd be better off extended the olive branch yourself. For some of you, you're going to have to sign on the dotted line, and I feel like it could be for both you and your spouse, like for a contract or loan or anything like that, okay? Any legal documentation or paperwork. You could have power of attorney for some of you, or you have to sign for 2 people or a group of people, and it's up to you to sign on the dotted line. The message here is you would be better off signing as opposed to saying, no, we all need to be here, or if they allow you to sign in the name of other people, and of course you've talked to these people and they're okay with that, the message is go for it, okay, don't put this off. Just seeing a lot of social activity in the community or for the community or for charity work. Which is a nice thing. But yeah, these are a few of the messages coming through for you for the week. Let me know if they make sense to you. Let me know if they apply or how you resonate with them or them with you, okay? Remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings for extra messages, extra clarification. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.